it works.
Right.
Teacher Mood here. Am I even on? I hope I am on Teacher Mood tonight. Not my other. Teacher Mood here, guys. I wanted to give you guys an update on our slime. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram at teacher_mood. We are now on Facebook at Teacher Mood Tutoring. I am Ms. Thurman. I am the owner and operator of Teacher Mood Tutoring Services, LLC. Check out our website at www.teachermoodtutoring.org. This is Casey. And this isn't a full video like we normally would do. Wednesday, of course, we'll have more activities. I have two activities that I'm really excited to show you guys on Wednesday, but I did want to provide you guys with an update on the slime that we made last week. I'm not gonna say it was an epic fail. I'm gonna just say maybe we're being impatient. We need to let it congeal a little longer. So if you were with us last Wednesday, we made our slime out of bath wash, dish detergent, and salt. And the recipe called for it to sit for 7 days. So yesterday, we kind of decided to put it in the freezer. Excuse me. We kind of decided to put one in the freezer and one in the refrigerator to kind of see if that would expedite the slime part or the portion or whatever. It didn't. So I'm going to show you guys. This is the second batch that Casey made after we logged off that day. It's kind of a purplish pinkish kind of color. It's a little congealy, but it ain't nowhere near where slime should be at this point. So we're gonna keep letting it sit until Wednesday, and maybe it'll do what we want it to do on Wednesday. Right now, it ain't looking like it. The blue one that we did Wednesday on live, we stuck this one in the refrigerator, and again, it didn't slime up like we wanted it to either. So again, I told you the recipe called for it to sit for 7 days. So it's only been 4. I guess that's us being impatient. I didn't, of course, know if it needed to be covered or uncovered. So it was covered until yesterday. I uncovered it yesterday. I stuck them both in the freezer and the refrigerator yesterday. The purple pinkish one was actually frozen solid. Well, not frozen solid, but it was frozen. But of course, it still didn't slime up the way that we wanted it. So we are going to continue to let these sit until Wednesday. Hopefully it wasn't a complete epic fail. That's what I'm hoping. And if it was, we'll try a different recipe like we done tonight. So I really hopped on IG and Facebook to show you guys that we tried a different recipe just in case this one doesn't work. So what we tried for this slime recipe was, again, basic like baking ingredients. We had water, and we put some dye in the water. I probably should have dyed it blue, but we decided to make it green because we wanted our slime to look green. So we dyed it green first, and then we added flour. This is enriched flour, unbleached. I don't know if it makes a difference. White Lily's flour. I don't know if that makes a difference, but we tried that. And when I tell y'all, we were supposed to go live maybe 30 minutes ago, and we've been playing with this recipe since then because we have been struggling, or I have been struggling to make the recipe work. So we finally got something to work. So Casey's going to show you guys. Make sure you show us. There we go. So that's what the result is for the slime we just made. Again, all I did was added, what did I add? I added the flour, and I added water. I did add a little bit of salt. I don't know, maybe my baking instinct said add salt. I don't know. I was just adding stuff to see what would happen. So right now, this batch right here is still fairly sticky. It's still fairly sticky. It's still fairly sticky. So I wanted it not to be so sticky, so I just took a piece out of it, and what is that? I just took a piece out of it and kind of rolled around in some flour like I was making dough or making biscuits. That's Dominic cutting up over there. I rolled it in some dough. I rolled it in some flour like I'm rolling biscuits. And now that's pretty much what it is now. It's green. It's colored dough. But I'll take it as slime any day. But it's essentially colored dough, colored Play-Doh. Again, this has made a complete mess. A complete mess. So definitely make sure that you are wearing your science goggles or your safety goggles. Make sure that you have a tablecloth of some sort to clean up the mess, because this got real messy real quick. Again, what I did is I added flour and water, and I guess a pinch of salt, because I don't know, my instinct was like, oh yeah, add salt. I don't know. But the flour and the water did mix eventually. This batch in here is still a little sticky, so I took out a piece and kind of rolled it in some flour, kind of like how you make biscuits, a homemade biscuits, and I just dyed them green, and so now it's more of a slime Play-Doh-ish type of.
It's like putty.
Putty. That's good. That's a good noun adjective for it. Putty. So, that's what we did. So again, if you're just joining us, shush. Again, if you're just joining us, I wanted to update you guys on. I wanted to update you guys on. Alright. Give you a cookie, so you should. I wanted to update you guys on the slime that we made Wednesday. Again, the slime that we made Wednesday, I'm not sure if we did it wrong or if it's just not ready, but it's still congealed, but it's still a lot, very liquidy. It hasn't really solid up much at all. That is the blue batch that we did Wednesday with you guys, and then Casey, after we went off air, we kind of started another batch, like a purple pinkish batch, whatever. That one's a little thicker. We used a different type of body wash, but again, both of them are still not really where we want it to be. So we're gonna keep letting that sit. We're gonna keep letting that sit, and hopefully it turns into something by Wednesday. But yeah, so we tried a new recipe with our flour and our water, and it turned out pretty good. Again, it's kind of like baking, so you got to keep the dough on it, or not the dough. Why are you saying dough? The flour, so that it doesn't remain so sticky. So Casey showed them what you have created. I wanted to give it a shiny look, but I guess since we're using flour, it wasn't much of a shiny look I could give it. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Be sure to tune back into us on Wednesday with more activities. I'm going to put up a poll. I kind of want to see what you guys want us to do next. Do you want us to make ice cream in a bag? Do you want us to make a volcano, a rubber egg, or jellyfish in a bottle? So tell me in the comments what you want us to do. Jellyfish in a bottle, rubber egg. What did I say? Jellyfish in a bottle, rubber egg, volcano, or making ice cream in the bag. Tell me what you think. So yeah, this is the slime we decided to make, or as a, not necessarily as a replacement, but kind of like a replacement for the slime that we made earlier. Casey thinks this is more like putty. Hers actually looks better than mine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You rolled it in the dough so much that after you took it out, you just shaked it. I don't know what.
Come back into the frame so people can see what you're saying.
Sit down.
Why you want to sit down?
My legs are tired.
Alrighty. Anywho, but yeah, so hers looks really good. Show everybody again. That looks really good. I want to play with it.
It can't stretch that much, but
it stretches enough if you see. So this is pretty good. I like this. Fine. Here. Alright guys, so again, check out my website, teachermoodtutoring.org. I am the owner and operator of Teacher Mood Tutoring Services LLC. My name is Ms. Thurman. Keep checking out our videos on these different experiments.
Ooh, it's tiny.
Is it? Keep checking out our videos on our different experiments, and we will see you again. If I have another update on the slime before Wednesday, I'll provide that for you. But otherwise, I'll see you again Wednesday at 1. Please tune in. And if you have a rising kindergartner, first grade, second grader, check into my tutoring services. I do specialize in literacy and math, so check that out as well. But yeah, tune in Wednesday, guys. The next time I feel like I'm in my teacher mood.
Pizza. Oh yeah.
It won't end. It won't end. End it. You know why it won't end? Because my hands are dirty. This is very messy.
I know.
I'm still trying to end it. It won't end. It won't end. All right.
I poked it a little bit. It's not sticking to my finger for some reason. It's sticking to yours. It stuck to mine a little bit, but are we still alive?
Yes, Casey, we're still alive. I'm trying to. My fingers are too dirty, and it won't let me go out live.
End it.
I keep trying to push end, and it won't end.